to the birds of a Feather Tailgate Part 2. Eagles Dallas edition. Let's go. Yo, thank you.
Look at that.
That's my man. Hey, Justin, right? Justin. Hey, this is the guy, if you don't know, who's famous for doing the backflip off the 676 overpass.
Yo, grab that mic.
Contaminated water. Justin.
Yo, Justin, grab that mic. Justin, grab that microphone right there.
What's up, guys?
I gotta ask you real quick. Any health effects after this?
Nope, no health effects. Yeah, no health effects. A little burny butthole, but that's fine.
Oh! Hey, that sounds like Rodg the day after the big game anyway.
Yeah, a little stadium gut. Yeah, a little river gut.
Stadium gut. All right, thank you for coming along, man. We appreciate it. Go Birds, let's go.
Yeah, wait, hold on.
Right.
If somebody wants that confetti gun, how do they get in contact with you?
That's custom made, man.
If they want you to come shoot confetti.
I run a mummer club called the Lobster Club. It's a very progressive mummer club.
Wow,
we invite everybody. You show up to there, and it's plenty of confetti all day long.
All right, mummer.
Lobster Club. Shout out to Lobster Club.
All right, good. Hey, there's no more Philly way to start than a mummer shout out. So, Justin, thank you.
Thanks, bro.
Okay, gentlemen, I want to first acknowledge the fact that we have this empty seat. Meech, nothing happened to Meech. He's totally fine.
Yeah.
He just had something to do. He
We
couldn't
think
make
he's totally fine.
And it doesn't matter because Fink said he's next man up mentality, so he's going to step up for Meech. No problem. He's representing the great Northeast out here in O-Lot, and I just want to shout out this wonderful crowd. How's everybody doing tonight? Let's go.
They're not loud enough.
They're not loud enough? Come on, Rock says you're not loud enough. Let's go. Come on.
It's fucking Cowboys. Let's go.
Hey, if you need to get your volume up, there should be some double oaked bourbon left over here, so make sure you get some of that because I'll get your volume right
Where'd
up.
that come from? G-L-E-S, Eagles! That's right.
Eagles chant started by the great Mike Bishop. Check him out on Twitter.
Dallas sucks.
Another funny guy with the Dallas Sucks hat. All right, so look, these podcasts are actually getting easier and easier to do because every time we come on, it just seems like things are getting better. Do you believe this?
Look at this backdrop we got right here.
Do you believe
man.
this?
We got the fucking link in the background.
Beautiful.
Hey,
Look at that
This
thing.
is definitely going to be the best looking one.
Listen, I'm telling you, like showing up for this, I was a little bit stressed out. I was waiting in line. I was like, where are we going to go? My man Tom, Mark Goodhart, we're like figuring it out. And this couldn't have worked out better. I'm fired up. Everybody's fired up. And there he goes. Best
Mark
lawyer
Goodhart,
ever. Everybody
best
knows
lawyer
that. You
ever.
hear
I
that,
just
Mark?
heard that. Walking through the
All
crowd.
right.
Yeah, wait, can we get Mark's suit on camera? Come on,
Yeah,
Mark.
Mark, come here.
Run through the frame real quick.
Yeah, check this out.
Look at
This
this
is
guy.
not
Look
your
at this
average
guy.
dude. This is not your
Look at
average
this
dude.
guy. That's who you want representing you if you get injured.
Go
in the-
Go Birds, let's go.
Dallas!
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, let's go.
We like that energy. Like that energy.
Now,
Give me that energy. Beat
hey.
Dallas.
I thought you were starting to cheer.
Let's go, Birds. 6-0.
Let's
6-0,
go.
that's right.
I thought you were starting to cheer, and I started into the cheer. It didn't work out. Okay.
Anyway, what we got?
Hold up.
What's going on tonight?
We got to reset because since we last spoke, the Phillies made it to the NLCS.
We're talking about the fighting.
Let's go. All right. So things are beautiful down here in South Philadelphia. I feel like I'm on a bender the likes of which we've never seen before. And I can't drink it in enough. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do something controversial here because I think it's important when you are facing an adversary to get inside the mind of the opponent. So I'm going to bring on a gentleman. Now, everybody, I want you to be nice because we are about to bring on a Cowboys fan. No, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
give it to him. Give it to him.
Bad vibes, bad vibes,
Give it to him.
bad vibes, bad
I want to bring my man
bad
in.
vibes.
I'm going to bring my man Scott Debson in here. Come on.
Come on in there,
up?
Scott. Come on,
What's
buddy.
up? Sit down. Oh, no, where's the hat?
What's up, man?
No, you got to change. You got to change the hat. I'm still telling the story.
Wait. Can we get his
How about them
accent?
Cowboys?
How about the Cowboys? You
Let's
like
not
it?
get dangerous out here.
No.
Check your mic. All right, yeah, listen.
Wait, didn't you have a Padres hat on?
I did. I took it off.
No, that's a
You gotta
smart
use the
move.
mic.
That's a smart
You
move.
gotta use the mic. Is it working?
Give him one of these.
Here,
Give him
check
one
it.
of these.
Hello. Yeah, it's on. You're good.
Hello. Hello.
So here's the deal. This guy right here can do more than tell us about the opponent. He happens to be affiliated with one of the most successful podcasts, like almost maybe in the world, right?
Not in the world, but
I mean-
in America.
In America.
Yeah.
Men in Blazers.
Is anyone a soccer fan or no?
Anybody soccer fans?
Okay.
We have a pretty good soccer team around here.
Sport of the future.
Sport of the future. Hey,
There you go.
Maybe they'll take the place of baseball. Who knows? But not for now. Go Phils. All right. So you are the managing director for the Men in Blazers podcast. Is right?
That is true. That is true.
Tell me a little about this podcast. It sounds like you guys have done all the really cool shit that I'm trying to do with City Pigeons Podcast. Like go around the world, have episodes live, big parties like this.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Yep. So we'll actually be in Philly November 25th for a live podcast. And basically, we're the largest soccer podcast in North America. So we interview all the biggest players, not just soccer players, but we've had a number of NFL players on. J.J. Watt, Aaron Rodgers, but before he was, they're awful. Yeah, they're big soccer fans.
Really?
No way.
Yeah.
So, are we invited?
Huh?
Are we invited?
On the 25th? Yeah. Come down.
We'll come down.
Get some
Where is
donuts
the live
outside.
He doesn't know much about us yet. We're just getting to know each other. Somehow
Exactly.
you agreed to come on this podcast.
I know. I don't
We
know
thank
how.
you for
I
that.
don't know how.
But if anybody doesn't know, we got the World Cup coming, right?
World Cup coming.
Tell us a little bit about that. Where's it? I don't even know the details.
It's in a country called Qatar.
What's up, my man? How you doing? Looks like a young Jordan Davis out here. How you doing?
Big
All right.
fella.
All right.
It's in an awful place called Qatar that was awarded the World Cup in a complete, poorly corrupted FIFA handed it to them. Awful
Right.
place. 6,500 migrant workers have died building the stadiums.
Damn, man. This guy's
They
progressing quick.
awarded it to a country that didn't have any infrastructure, no stadiums. They had to move it from the summer to the winter,
Oh man.
but someone got paid a lot of money under the table, so that's what happens,
Wow.
It's like
That
New
sounds-
Jersey politics.
Oh yeah.
said
I don't know
some New
anything
Jersey
about politics. Hey, that
New
sounds
Jersey
real
politics.
controversial.
So wait, I got a question.
Yeah, let's go.
I was driving past City Hall yesterday. I saw this huge Premier League watching.
Yeah.
What's going on? Are you guys involved in
I
that?
we're not. I mean, we're on NBC and Peacock normally, but they had a big festival yesterday and today where they had the studio team down here, and it's like a big fan fest.
So there's like some big.
Fan fest.
Premier
Load of
League
the
scenario
players
right
were
now?
down. Yeah,
I love it.
a load of the players were down.
Soccer is
And
confusing as hell to the normal person. Like
Really?
to the normal American like me.
It's not that confusing.
it's a
talking about?
lot less
Confusing.
confusing than football.
There's like 37 leagues. Like, is the Premier League
he's got a point.
that's the one, right?
That's the Premier League is the league in England.
Okay.
Is the best league in England. Then all the best teams from all the best leagues in the world play in the Champions. Well, in
Okay.
Europe, all play in the Champions
So,
League.
but the bottom line is we're going to have World Cup soccer here in Philadelphia, right?
In 2026, yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
All right, you know what?
2026.
So honestly,
we got a bit of time.
that's
Let's
so-
turn
I was
it
gonna
to
say, that's so
score
far off.
predictions for tonight.
No,
and how many points the Cowboys are going to lose by.
Wait,
Come
we're
on, let's
not
go.
there yet. We're not there yet. Okay, so here's what I want to talk about. This guy, you grew up in Great Britain, correct?
I grew up in a little town called
You knew it.
London.
A little town called London.
Yeah.
I've been there. I went there for the Eagles-Jacksonville game, and we won. Were you there for that?
No, but Jacksonville Jaguars are the
They're like the
London
big-
team, the
That's
home
a
teim,
joke.
right? Yeah.
I have
Wait, the
nothing to say
Jaguars
about
are
that.
the-
No, they're just so bad they give them
All right.
like 5
So-
games there each season.
Here's what I want to know. I want to know how a kid from Great Britain falls in love with football and the Dallas Cowboys. Don't boo him, ladies and
I'll
gentlemen.
take you back to 19. It's a good story. It's a good story. All right, 1986, the Cowboys play the Chicago Bears, the reigning Super Bowl
Who that?
champions, in an American Bowl. So it was the first time NFL teams have played in England.
This was
1986.
after they had won their third Super Bowl, right? And they haven't won one since. But
No,
keep
no,
going, keep
no.
going.
This was 86, dude.
Oh, 86.
Yeah. So I was
My
7
bad.
years old. They're playing the Bears, and I've got no idea what football is, but I'm at Harrods, the store,
Yeah.
and I pick up this cool stuffed animal thing that's a
Harrods is like the.
Harrods is like the Saks Fifth Avenue.
Yeah, it's like the nicest store there.
And I pick
Is it
up a
Harry's?
Harrods.
man, Go on.
Sorry, I got
So,
no
so I
class
pick
over
up
there.
a stuffed animal with it's like a little guy on a horse, and he's got a Cowboys helmet on. And I go to pay, and the woman at where I go to pay says, "Oh, the Dallas Cowboys are signing autographs. Why don't you have them sign your toy?"
It's nauseating.
So I'm 7 years old, little Scott, 7 years old. I go over, and they're signing autographs, and I look up, and it's Ed Too Tall Jones.
Ed Too Tall Jones.
Ed Too Tall Jones to a 7-year-old.
Boo, Ed Too Tall Jones. Boo him.
To a 7-year-old is like
Yeah.
a fucking giant. Can I
Super.
swear on this
Yeah.
podcast?
Yeah, you can. You
Okay.
can swear as much as you
So
want.
he's like a booping giant, right? So
Yeah.
he's a huge dude, and at that point, I get obsessed with the Cowboys.
All right, so I will
And
say
they
that-
and they lost, and they
Hold
were
on.
awful.
Listen,
And I
if-
went through the 1 of 15 years.
There are a list of like 10 exemptions that we grant people, and you're like across the pond exemption. You know, like you weren't exposed to this.
Did we?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We are.
I mean,
He's got the exemption.
I
But do you understand? Okay, here's the question.
yeah.
Have you come to understand why we hate the Cowboys, and do you understand why that's legitimate?
Oh, absolutely, because we're much better than you as a
Here
franchise.
we go.
Yo, get this guy out of here.
I wanted to treat him nicely.
I married my former business partner was a Eagles fan.
Yeah.
He was from Lower Merion. My
All right.
wife is from
Kobe.
Jersey. From
All right, Jersey.
Moorestown, New Jersey. So I'm
I see
completely
her
surrounded.
and I noticed
right
she has
there.
an Eagles jersey on.
She's got like a
Let's
I actually
go.
bought
She's
that
smart.
for her.
You
She's
bought
a
that
smart
for
one,
her?
Bought that for
Yeah,
her,
you
yeah.
know where your bread is
Wait,
buttered.
did you-
New with
you-
tags. New with tags. That one. New old
She
stuff.
tell you not to wear any Cowboys gear down here?
So the last time I came here, I wore Cowboys gear.
it wasn't a
And it
pleasant
was
experience.
just like the guys in front of me every single time the Eagles killed the Cowboys. It was like 42
That's right.
to 6.
Yep.
Love that.
And every single time they got, I think they must have had like 150 first downs that game. And every single time the guys would turn around and they'd be like, "That's another Eagles
Yeah.
first down," and it just like completely ruined my whole
Did you
experience.
have
So
the
today
guy
I
that
went
did like an
incognito.
Eagles chant? Like
Oh
every
yeah, all the
minute?
time, every minute
Every minute?
in
Yeah,
front
I
of
love
me.
that. But I have to point out, you did change your hat.
I did change my hat. I did have a, but to be fair, I'm not a big baseball fan.
Can you wait? Can I see that hat? Just bring it in here. Come on, we need it. We need
Okay,
it.
No,
so I'm not a big baseball fan.
Okay.
But that's my initials. That's my initials.
Okay. So wait, I gotta say this because this is like you can't draw this stuff up. I'm trying to figure out how to come up with some good content.
yeah.
I'm like,
Disgusting.
you tell me you don't
Spraying
wear.
itself at this
So he intentionally doesn't wear Cowboys gear,
I was
but he
just
shows up
shooting.
wearing a Padres hat.
I
And
know.
I'm
I
like,
should have
this can't
checked
get
the
any
box
better.
scores. I
And for
should have
those
checked
of you
the
that are
box
living
scores.
under a rock, the Phillies are going to play the San Diego Padres starting
Oh,
on
yeah.
Tuesday night in the NLCS.
I'm all in for
Let's
the
go.
Philly. I'm all in for the Padres.
Friday and Saturday we're going to be
Right
right,
over there.
on Friday,
Right
Saturday,
over there.
Sunday,
Yeah.
and it's going down.
I'm down
get
for
this
that.
out
I'm
of
down
here.
for
We
that.
got to get that
There
out of
you
here.
go.
Yeah,
There you
get it
go.
out.
Oh, come on.
Man,
It's
you are
new. I
enemy
just
of the
bought it.
state over here. But listen, I appreciate you joining us. So what about like growing up? I assume growing up you were like all into football and that's what everyone played. Like how did you get into and I mean that European football, but how did you get into American football?
So
Is it Ed Tutal? He was just so handsome?
No, it is Ed Tutal Jones. It's a 1984. England got the our fourth TV channel. It was amazingly they had the creatives come up with the best name. It's called Channel 4. So when I was
Love it.
growing up, we had 3 TV channels. That was it. No cable.
Wait, how old are you?
43.
It takes time. I know. I'm
43.
42.
I'd have to always calculate 43. But we had 3 channels.
This wasn't even that long ago.
No.
This was like when we were coming up.
Yeah.
We had plenty of channels.
Yeah,
right?
we didn't have cable.
3, 6, 10,
So
57, 17, whatever, 29.
we had 40.
Yeah,
We
the hot
had
box stuff,
84 Channel 4 starts, and they have no sports, right? They don't. All the rights are gone. When I was growing up, there's like not much TV on not much sports on TV.
Right.
So they did a deal and they brought the NFL to England. So I saw these guys dressed in helmets and
Crushing
pads,
each
and I
other.
played rugby, and I was just
you
like,
played
this.
rugby.
Yeah, I was like, this is just amazing, and I
Yeah.
became a crazy
So
fan.
were you a big rugby fan before you first saw football?
I was good at rugby because I was a hefty child. I like to say
well,
hefty.
Well, it sounds
You know,
like
it's
there's a couple
hefty.
things we can relate
Yeah,
to each other
exactly.
on.
I'm a
You
former
guys
fat
can definitely
child.
relate on that.
Yeah,
thanks, Raj.
Was
Thanks,
never
fella.
short
I
of
appreciate
a
it.
Big Mac or 7. So,
So wait, did you actually play like football?
I
Like
played for. I
American-
started playing American football
In England?
In England,
Oh, they had it?
they had it. They had leagues were set up. There was a couple of guys would come over here and play.
So now over here in America, if you like in high school and you play American football,
Yeah.
and like the soccer team runs by the field, you kind of make fun of them. You
Yeah.
like, throw shit
Ooh.
at them.
Yeah.
we call them squirrels when we were in high school.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure that's as popular an opinion these days. as it
Now
used
it's
to be.
now it's not, especially Philly.
He's very out of touch, though. He's old.
Very,
like,
So
like us.
over in London, is
Yeah.
it like vice versa? Like
Yeah,
you
it
guys
was-
No, it was a
shitting
club.
on
They
American
didn't
football
have it in the schools. It was a
you
club
weak-ass
sport.
football
Okay.
It was
players.
a club sport. It was a club sport. So I had to used to have to like schlap to.
They're probably like, you should be playing rugby, right?
I was playing. Yeah, no, I played both.
The
so I used to
rugby
play.
guys had to be like, why are you wearing pads, right?
Yeah, so I played rugby for my school on Saturdays, and then I used to play
You got it.
football on Sundays for my team. And by Monday, there was no point me really going to school because I was absolutely useless.
Well, listen, I'm.
Are you in the area now?
What is your team? What is your
reside?
Guys, one at a time.
Tottenham.
One at a time.
Tottenham,
Sorry,
yeah.
we're out here at the tailgate. We're wild.
Yeah.
It's
very
So you
informal.
reside in the
Tottenham.
area now.
Spurs.
Okay. And
Or
that's
Tottenham.
that's
as
a
Americans
region in
like.
Oh,
London.
you got booed over there.
We got booed, yeah.
Wait, what?
It's probably a rival squad out
Yeah.
there.
Wait, do you live in the area now? I'm sorry.
I live in New York City. So
Okay.
so me and my wife do have something we can bond over is how much the Giants suck. That's
all right.
and
Here we go.
and the Commanders as
So
well.
the
'cause
Commanders.
that's just
All right.
The
So
Commanders.
at this
they would get
moment-
relegated if they're if the NFL was a soccer league.
Well, look, you wearing a San Diego hat has me like speechless that
I know,
you could pull
sorry,
that off as
sorry.
a Cowboys fan coming
Sorry.
in wearing a San
I-
Diego
I
hat.
know.
Hey, come on, hey, whenever you're ready, we're good to go. Tom, where you at?
Who's ready?
Tom's right there.
Who's behind the curtain?
I want to connect the dots here. I want to connect the dots between the guest that we have on right here
Okay.
and the guest that we're about to bring up.
Okay.
Whenever he's ready to go. And people,
Oh, I can see the guest behind
Yeah,
us.
everybody-
I know who
Who
it
is
is.
it?
You
Am
gotta
I
really
going to get
listen.
abused now?
Anyway.
you may be getting abused,
All right.
but it's okay because, we had to do that to you because of your
That's
love.
fine.
Your
My love for the San Diego Padres.
and your love
love.
for
See this?
the San Diego Padres. Plant, are you serious, man? We're trying to get this guy on. It's unbelievable. Here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ain't paying attention, you probably pay attention now because we got
look
the
who it is,
flying
look who it is.
Hawaiian, Shane Victorino's in
Hi
the house.
guys, hi,
What's
hi,
up?
hi. What's up,
Yo,
everybody?
what's up, Shane?
What's up, Jess?
My man. I didn't see you since
This was my
yesterday.
partner. Yeah, by the way, we whooped our boys' butt in golf yesterday.
Yeah, we played
so,
golf
yeah.
yesterday. We smoked these two
It was all
cats.
me, though. It wasn't really Jesse. But
Oh,
no, I'm just
yeah,
kidding.
nah. You know what? Hey, you're a
Whoa, whoa,
world-class, like, harassing them. You did a great job of breaking their spirits nice and early.
We did have a good old time,
So
though.
let me tell you a story about this guy over here. He's a Cowboys fan who grew up in London, all right? Scott Debson. He's involved with a very successful podcast called The Men in Blazers. It's the most popular podcast for soccer in North America, right?
Correct.
Okay. So he shows
My favorite
up.
sport, by the way, just an FYI.
There you go.
Oh, is that right?
You should listen.
Soccer was my favorite sport growing up. So go ahead. On to
Shit, who knew?
Stay focused.
Okay, I'm staying focused. So he shows up and he said, look, I'm not going to wear any Cowboy stuff. I learned my lesson. I need the hat back. Where's the hat? Bring me the hat.
Oh, you did it.
Look
I
at he
got
shows up.
Pepsi.
in.
Oh, he
Come
did
on,
it.
come on. No, no. Come on. Oh,
It's gonna get disaster. I didn't realize.
He shows up in a San Diego
I did.
Padres hat.
I did.
Can you believe it?
I'm sorry. Are you a Padre fan?
I'm not. It's my initials, so I always wear Padres hats.
Okay.
Not really a big
That's a
baseball
legit.
fan.
That's a legit.
You know.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, he-
I'm
he-
from 1HUA.
I'm more of
you
a
know what?
cricket fan.
I didn't have a team growing up, so and you are a cricket
didn't
fan.
know.
How about a fly eagle fly chant?
Look
okay,
at that.
Okay, it's got this guy. You know, we're going to focus on the. Thank you, sir, for coming along. Okay, let's talk about this. Shane, you got to throw out the first pitch the other day at, what was this, Game 3, right? And at that moment, could you feel that we were headed in the right direction? Could you feel the energy there?
To be honest, Jesse, I always had that, true a belief. I think this team is, they got something different. I was definitely honored, humbled when I was asked to do that, to get that honor to throw the first pitch. Nervous as heck. The energy was amazing. I mean, I get it. I lived it, and I understood that. I knew what Game 3 was going to be
Thank you
about.
for that, by the way.
You're welcome. But I knew what the energy was going to be like, so I didn't second guess that. It was just a matter of how can you, I'd say, channel that energy, because it can be overwhelming. And which direction can it go? Can go south or could go north? And it went north, so which is great.
Yeah.
You're in the right direction. So I think that continues. That's what's important now. It's like, does this continue with that energy? I mean, look at where we are tonight.
Look at it. I love
So
it.
you were in the locker room during this time back in 2008. What was going through your mind? Like, if you could tell those guys, I doubt they're listening to the City Pigeons Podcast, but if you could tell those guys
Never know.
anything, what would you tell them?
Keep
From
having
your-
fun. No, I mean, listen, the cards are you lay them out. You go out there, you play as hard as you can.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose. And I think that was for us, like, our approach in those years was like, if we go out there and we leave it on the line every single night, I undoubtedly think and we know that we are the best team on the field. So, now, yes, errors can happen, mistakes can happen, but if you minimize that as a whole and just play right ball, which you look at what we're doing, what they're doing now as a team is fundamental baseball. They're when they need to execute, when they need to move guys make an error, they stop the bleeding right away, like in regards to runs. So I think they have a lot of that in them and in us, and that's what made us successful. So that's my advice. Keep having fun. Go out there and play the way you guys do. Someone's got to win, somebody's got to lose, and that's all you can do.
And when you get to a point where the way it's transpired, I'm quite sure everyone on that team believes there's nothing they can't do. Which is the most powerful thing,
and
right?
you basically you're going to be the underdog in my opinion again, because that's the way the cards are going to lay, and you got all those guys and the star power of the hitters that they have on that side. Well, keep being the underdog. That's what's great. I mean, I love, and I felt like it's just part of what it is. Nothing wrong with being considered, and I'm not saying that that's what's the identity. I'm saying that's what people are going to believe and say about the team. So in my opinion, keep being the people that nobody talks about. I think it's the easier road a lot of times than having all that pressure, being the team. It's not that simple sometimes.
Did you guys have a clubhouse song like they're celebrating now? Like, do you guys have a song you guys celebrated to like they are now?
It's a different time.
Do you enjoy that song?
Hey, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I was trying to learn it. I've just kind of gravitated and understood what it is. I've actually listened to it last night. Someone sent it to me, and I was like, man, this is a cool little vibe. It is that brings that kind of, and I get it. It brings a city together, and sometimes those things happen. As good as simple as a song, it can make and gravitate the city. So I think it's a good thing. We didn't have one.
Yeah, but if you had to choose, you would have gone what? Marley, Peter Tosh.
Absolutely reggae theme for sure.
Yeah.
Something a little more mellow, low key. You know how it is.
Absolutely.
Legalize it.
So what? Let me ask you guys this. I mean, you guys asking me all the questions. What made you guys do this, dude? Like,
you know what made me do this? It's a true story. So I could do this. So I could just like throw a big ass party. I'm serious. Like,
and I ain't mad at you for it.
Yeah, like
I
literally.
just want to know. We didn't talk about it yesterday.
No, we didn't talk about it.
We talked about it, a few months ago. I get this text. I'm doing this, and now we're playing golf course. Like, really, like, hey, how can I get you on this podcast?
Who's the better golfer?
I smashed him. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing. You know what?
There's some people out here who play golf with me before.
I asked him yesterday. He wouldn't answer.
This is why we won. We played together. That's what it was.
Damn right. We picked each other up. We harassed the other team. I'm a hack. Everybody knows it. Look, I'm known for my quick wit, not my golf game. What do you want from me, people? Come on.
Okay, so over on their game tonight.
All right. Wait, are you talking over under? Or are we talking scores?
Scores.
Let's get into scores, because you were asking us to do this. So why don't you start this off? Actually, I can't wait for you to start this off, man. Come on, go ahead. Go ahead.
I as a Cowboys fan, I'm pretty. Yeah, it hurts yourself. It's pretty bad on your self-esteem in general, to be honest, being a Cowboys fan, because it's been a long time.
Transition.
I think Cooper Rush his lucky streak is going to run out tonight.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
But maybe Trayvon Diggs makes up for that unlucky run. Unlucky play.
He's all over the place.
I think it's going to be lower scoring than we think. I think I'm going to go 17-10 Eagles.
He's a realist.
Man, that's messed up.
He's a realist.
I do think.
Right.
I'm a realist,
I like it.
I'm a realist.
Cooper Rush I just don't see him coming in here performing, given everything that's going on. This
No.
Eagles team seems quite mature in the way they're approaching the games. I remember we were here for the Vikings game, and Rock was afraid, and they ended up kicking their ass. I feel like we're going to make a statement tonight. I really do. I think we're coming in there. We're going to win big. I think I predicted 31-17 last week. I'll stick with that, man, because I think that's, we put up points, and then they kind of get, back in the game. Hopefully no backdoor cover for all you bettors out there. But let's head to Mr. Victorino. I mean, hey, you keep an eye on NFL. I know you're out there in Vegas, right? You go to a lot of those games?
I got a close barn burner. I think somehow if the Cowboys got to stop Hurts, but there's no chance to that. So I see it 24-21 close game Eagles. A very close barn burner all the way to the end.
You said he's in Vegas. Are you man of the table yourself?
No, I'm not. I stay far away from all of that.
Yeah.
Good man.
You live there every day. It ain't that simple, but it's everywhere.
That's right.
No.
He was lamenting that the Packers were getting blown out.
Yeah,
it was
they are.
ruining
It
his
is.
tease.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't even get my head straight. If we had Meech here, we could talk more about that. All right, Fink, how you feeling? Shane, do you see these Zubaz pants, by the way? That's a nice item, isn't it?
That's the good old Randall Cunningham days.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. He knows. All right, Fink, how you feeling?
Hey, I
man?
grew up in that generation, bro.
How you feeling, Fink?
The other day I said 31-24.
Can you put that mic near your mouth? It's important.
No. 31-24 the other day.
Just a mic.
But
Pause, Shane. Pause.
Here we go.
But we were out for the Phillies game last night. My boy Ed.
Where's Ed? Yeah,
Shout out,
go
Ed.
in. Louder,
stop
Mom.
that.
Fink's
Stop
mom
that.
is here.
That's my
Shane, can you
mom.
say hi to Fink's mom?
She
Patty?
can't hear you. She's yelling at you, so
Sit louder.
put the mic closer to your phone.
Mom, that's Shane Victorino.
Let's go.
Hi,
Patty,
Mom.
great hoagies.
My boy
We love
Ed,
your
he's,
hoagies.
he's like me. Like, we're never, like, optimistic. He told me he feels like we're going to beat the dog shit out of the Cowboys.
Your mom's
And
here, man. She knows who you are. All right, keep going. Get your score.
So I'm going from 31-24 to 31-14.
Okay, so you lowered the Cowboys' output since last week.
Cooper Rush.
Yeah,
Cooper
I hear you, man.
Rush.
I hear
We're
you.
gonna
They
tear
can't be
his
serious
head
with this
off
crap.
tonight.
They suck across. Their defense is good, but whatever. All right, Rocky.
Tear his
What do you
head
got?
off. Tear his head out.
I said 21-17 the other day, and I'm still going 21-17.
So you like Cowboys to cover? What's the line on this? +6, I think. Who knows?
It went down. It was 6.5 for
Plus
us.
Who's got
Okay.
money on this
All right, so
game
it's a
right
cover.
now? Who's got money on the game?
Who bet on the Cowboys to cover? Raise your hands.
Don't be
I know you
scared.
did.
Don't you
I know
dare.
you did.
Don't you dare.
For your single game parlays or whatever. Oh, this guy. This guy is very good. All right. Well,
Well,
look,
they're DraftKings
I,
as
had
a
to ask,
sponsor.
I need to ask you one more question. So you hit a grand slam in 2 different MLB playoffs. Is that correct?
Yes.
I mean with 2 different teams.
Yo, give it up for Shane
different
Victorino. Come on, y'all.
Listen, how many players have done that? Is that a
There's,
record that you own?
There's actually one individual, and he also wore a Phillies uniform. That was Jim Tomei. So the two
you
of us
did?
are the only two.
All right,
Yes.
That's good company.
Jim Tomei.
Because,
Yeah.
listen, I've got to know this guy a little bit, and it's hard when you get to know somebody like him because you do want to be like, I love you, man. I love everything you did, but you got to keep it casual. But listen, when that Grand Slam, man, we all appreciate what you did for us, and we're channeling all those good vibes into this Phillies run, this Eagles game, and the one thing I hope is that this gets you back into Philly as much as possible because we need to go out there and take money. By the way, I never got paid.
I am coming back next weekend, FYI.
Yes.
And we're going to go take our money again.
Hey, if Ryan's listening, he was talking about playing at Marion. I don't know.
We
By the way,
don't worry. We're getting that dialed in.
did
They
you
better.
Did you get your money? Because I never got paid for that.
We did not
Yo,
get
can
paid.
I get in on that
Yeah.
Marion round?
You know what? We're gonna see. I don't have a ton of spots. Nah, I was kidding.
Listen,
All
I'll
right.
drive the car. I just
You'll
wanna
drive the car?
Yeah,
I'm trying to
play. I ain't trying to do
great
no
car
car.
driver.
I love it. Great
All
time.
right.
Love it.
So,
Great time.
listen, I think we can all agree we got to thank this man. It's
No,
not
thank
easy
you.
to make it through.
Yo, come on. Shout out Shane.
It's not easy to get through the Philly tailgate when you're one of the most famous players in all-time Phillies history. We love you for everything
Thank
you've
you.
done.
No,
We love you as a
Shane,
person.
yeah, before
Thanks,
you
buddy.
leave, can you,
Yeah.
can you lead an Eagles chair? Come on.
Yeah, let's go.
E-A-G-L-E-S Eagles.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
We got it. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate you. All right.
Thanks, bro.
Yo, all right. Yo, hey, get a hoagie, man. These hoagies are unbelievable. You won't believe it. Or some Federal Donuts chicken. Whatever you need. All right. Oh, they got the song on over there. Perfect timing.
You gotta be
Thank
feeling
you.
really uncomfortable as the Cowboys. Yeah, right.
All right.
Don't worry, you'll be safe. You'll be safe.
Listen.
You'll be safe.
I told myself that this wasn't going to devolve into me screaming into this mic and very hyped about everything, but here we are. I don't know where we go from there, gentlemen. That was about as good as it gets.
Around my feet, man.
That was about as good as it gets. All right.
Anyway.
Ready?
E-A-G-L-E-S Eagles.
All right. So I'm accomplishing all my dreams by putting this together. Thank you guys all for coming. How do you feel so far about this experience?
It's been wonderful.
It's been wonderful. Do you know who that guy is?
I know who that
You
guy
know
is.
that guy
yeah,
is? All right,
yeah.
good. Your wife
Yeah.
maybe told you who that guy is?
No, I know who that guy is.
Who is he?
I don't want to throw
On
him under the bus, but I
on the
told
spot.
my
Who is
mom-
he?
He
I
played
told my
for the
mom earlier
Phillies.
Shane
Yeah,
Victorino
he
was
played
coming.
for the
and she had
Phillies
no
during
idea.
the
Oh.
2008 when you guys won the World Series.
That's right. That's right.
And took over the streets in Philly.
Did you?
No, I didn't.
Alright.
No, but I remember.
All right.
You did.
Fink just sold his mom out for not knowing who Shane Victorino was. Nice job there,
Who,
Fink.
who else did he play for? Who else did
The Red Sox.
The Red Sox,
That's
right? Yeah.
who he was very successful with. All right, so
So what's
Are
going
you
on with
fe-
the soccer thing? I want to know, like, what's
no, we're
what
not
about,
going back to soccer.
I wanna go
I'm
back to
sorry.
soccer.
No, we're
What
not.
about the
No,
Union?
no, we are not going
Union
back
are
to soccer.
good. Union are good.
We will leave it with the Union are doing quite well, and they have a playoff game coming up this week, right?
They do indeed.
Okay. Shout out to the Union.
Shout
And
out
by
to the
way-
Union. Come on, that's
No,
Philadelphia
Fink,
shit.
Fink, your mom can come up here. Hey, by the
she
way,
cannot.
shout out to Brian the Dove, our boy Lapstone Hammer. I saw somebody has the Union collab back there, I think, has the Lapstone Union collab. Get a chance to check that out.
I went down there yesterday. That shit was sold out.
It's
man.
a wonderful,
That was salty as hell.
wonderful clothing item. You got to check that out. All right. So anyway, no, we're staying on football.
Stay on
I
football,
don't know
let's
where to
go.
go after Victorino comes on the podcast. We may just drop the mic, and that might be the end of
That
it.
might be the end of it. We've
That
been
might
on
be
for
the
like
end of
how
it.
long we been
Not that
recording
long.
for? What's that
Not that
recording
long.
track?
Not that long.
It's been like
So we were supposed to have one more guest. Fink, do you have any? Where's this guy?
we're having bad service here.
You're having bad service. Well, you guys know the guy.
Photos.
Whoa, whoa, don't tell who it is.
Well, I don't think he's gonna come.
All right, so don't tell who it is if he's not going to come.
Maybe he'll
anyway.
come again.
Maybe who?
I heard it was Rob McElhenney.
There you go. Who's that?
Is it Rob McElhenney?
No, you know what?
Amen.
Rob McElhenney's next week. Rob McElhenney's next week.
Tune in for that,
Absolutely.
Rob McElhenney.
So, all right, look, let's transition a little bit because we did talk about how we have the Phils going. They're coming in, heading out to San Diego for Tuesday. Fink, Rock, how you feeling? Rock, you have reinvested in your baseball fandom.
I'm
how do you
fully
feel?
in at this point. I don't know much about the Padres.
Yeah,
You know,
They
surprising. You just found out a little bit about the Phillies.
but I know a lot about the Phillies at this point. So I'm gonna go Phillies win this series
Shocking.
6 games.
6 games, 4-2.
Yeah, 6 games.
4-2. All right. Who wants to go to San Diego, man? I say we get out there. Beautiful. Oh, we got some Cowboys fans here coming by. Ooh, respectfully, without hurting your feelings. Psych, whatever. Ooh, get him, Fink. Fink's got the bullhorn out. This is where we miss Meech, because Meech would be like, "What are we doing right now? Like, let's focus
what
this
are
thing
we
back
doing
in."
right now? Yeah,
Back to
yeah,
Phillies
get back to it,
predictions.
get back to it.
So, Scott,
Yes, sir.
I want to thank you for joining us
Thank
as well.
you for having me.
I want to thank you for
It's been
explaining
wonderful.
to us
Scott, what's coming up for
Wait,
the
I
men
want,
in Tuck?
I want his Philly prediction.
on the Phillies.
We
You
were
follow the Phillies?
Padres had here tonight.
I mean,
gotta know.
Phillies to win in.
That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah,
That's
just,
what I
they're
needed
just
to
going to
do.
win.
I
Smart.
did- I
They're
did.
going to
Phillies
win.
to win from
They're
Scott,
gonna
the
beat
Cowboys
San
fan.
Diego.
Yay! Let's go.
They're going to the Wales vagina, and they're going to win
You know, people love the
Wales
Wales vagina
vagina.
quote, man. They just love
because
it.
it makes no sense.
San
Yeah, it
Diego.
Makes no sense
San
at all.
Diego, baby. I'm hoping. I'm going to check out the flights. Maybe I should go. Just abandon my life completely. This Philly sports bender's really got me in tough shape. You know what I mean? It's hard. You know when you have like over there with soccer probably, right? You just like lose your mind.
Well, they play like 2 or 3 games a week.
Do
so,
they?
Yeah. So
Okay.
pretty. It's like
But when it gets into like the playoffs or whatever, it's spaced out more, right?
pretty. Yeah. No, it's not really. Yeah, not really playoffs. It's like that all year round. They're gonna get a week off in between the World Cup.
All right.
So Phillies in
Five.
Oh, yeah.
Phillies
Five.
and Phillies.
Four.
And I
Phillies
think
in
Phillies
five.
in 4.
4. He wants
I
a
think
sweep.
Phillies in
So
4.
sweet.
Sweet.
All right, we love that.
Sweet.
What do you
We
got,
love that.
Fink? What do you got?
Phillies in 5. Wheeler, Nola, win-win. Wheeler, Nola, win-win. We lose 1.
Wait, how does that work?
Hello.
Wheeler Nola?
I want
don't
the
even know shit about
the
baseball. I
Phillies
know that
will
doesn't
win
work.
in 5.
How many people out there are friends of Fink? Let's go.
Yeah, I
So,
got a little crowd.
I don't know
here,
if you
huh?
guys know this. On the last
Like
episode,
Mark over
we
here.
started a movement called Fink Flyers Forgiveness because the Flyers have banned Fink from attending their games. So if you're a friend of Fink's, hot dog. Apparently he was shooting hot dogs onto the ice. This is
Don't
true,
you
Fink.
dare.
Yeah,
All
his
right.
mom's here. Cool.
Yeah, I know his
My
mom's here. Look,
She
Fink
can't know all the
Flyers
stadiums. She can't know all the
Forgiveness.
stadiums on band
What's
from.
your prediction, Jess?
I already told you. Oh, for the Phillies.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
You know what?
relax.
I think the Padres are like us. You know, they're kind of hot. They obviously went in and beat the Dodgers, which most
Nope.
people wouldn't have said.
Nope.
And I think they got some great bats, some great defense. I think it's going to be a tough series. I'm thinking. I mean, I gotta say the Phils, right? Why the hell wouldn't
Yes,
I? I
you
mean,
should.
Red October, everything's going so great. I'd say
Absolutely.
4-2 Phils in 6.
My
I'll
man.
take it.
My
Let's
man.
go.
Let's
go.
Take it.
Let's go. All
So
right.
you know that's a world. That means we all predicted we're going to the World Series.
Yeah,
We're
going
all
to the World Series.
we're going
And by
to the
way,
World
hey,
Series.
For all you guys, listen, I'm gonna
I'll
ask
see
you
you
a
on
question.
Broad Street.
I want to ask you a question because I have a good time putting these parties together. You know, there's some coordination involved. But if we go to the World Series and we throw a City Pigeons Podcast World Series party, who's coming?
Yeah.
Let's go. All right. I'm gonna
That
work on
wasn't
that.
loud enough. Who's coming to watch us?
Come on, Patty.
kill?
Come on, Patty. Let's go. All right. We're going to work on that. That's right. Yes,
can't
I
believe
agree with you.
Patty
All right,
in
we're
there.
going to work on that. Guys, everybody have a great time at the game.
Big Patty strong.
By the way,
Patty,
if you're
you're
here,
drinking.
listen, real quick,
Patty
real
strong.
quick. If you're here,
Hey, what about
you're
Tom?
enjoying all
Tom over
the
here.
festivities,
Tom, come here, Tom.
all the
Tom.
free shit. please tip the bartenders, the people serving food. They're
Yeah.
here out of their own time. If you could,
I gotta tell you,
throw a couple bucks in the bucket.
Let's bring our boy
Please.
Tom in
Shout
here,
out to
too.
Lauren from Federal Donuts who was with me down here at 12 p.m. That's what's up.
They've been here
Yeah,
all day
Lauren.
working hard.
That's the City Pigeons
Working
extended
hard. You guys
family
are
at
just
this
here
point.
drinking.
And our
Give a
man
little
Tom
bit
is
back. Give a
here.
little bit back.
We
Tom,
love Tom.
how you feeling
so
about
much.
everything tonight?
31-10 birds.
Always. Listen, and I heard there's going to be a special performance in there from a certain Philadelphia artist that may have a song that was popular during the Super
Wait
Bowl.
a minute.
Oh.
Y'all thought I was
Is that
finished?
inside info?
I just heard that. So
Are
everybody
you,
get
are you
in
trying
there.
to say Meek is going to be
Everybody get in there. Have a great time tonight. Be safe. You know, don't punch any Dallas fans unless they're being complete idiots.
Hold on. Before we
Definitely
pull
don't
out,
punch this guy. You know, he's a good
If they're
dude.
being
in there?
idiots, you
He's
can
the
punch
neutral
them.
colors. He's good.
And
Before we pull out, shout out Men in Suits, whatever you want to
Men
shout.
in Blazers.
Men in Blazers.
Blazers. My
Men
fault.
in Black.
Suits, Blazers.
He's
love
obviously
the Men
not a
in
soccer
Blazers.
fan.
25th of November.
25th of November.
We're
Hey,
having a show
And
here.
we're invited.
to the
You're
extent we
invited.
can help promote it, we will absolutely do that.
Love it. Thank
We're
you.
in.
How
Whatever
can
you
people
need
find
from
you?
us.
How can
We're
they
going to
find
do a
you?
Federal Donut special donut. We just
All right,
confirmed it.
beautiful.
It was the pre.
Just confirmed it.
Let's
Just
go.
confirmed.
Well, before we're done,
Hey,
can we
Federal-
get one more Eagle stand down too?
Yeah, we can
One
absolutely.
more,
Come
one
on.
more.
Who's
You
going
guys
to lead
wanna
it
do
off?
one? We'll do
Let's
one.
go. Let's go. Who's going to do it? Who's going to lead it?
A-G-L-E-S Eagles.
Let's go.
Go.
City Pigeons out. Thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank you.